I'm going to do what I always do when people come for me. Silence them. Just like I did with the Harry Kane video. So, Dallas win dramatically and were plus 350 in play. And my Bills code was perfect. Perfection. Pre-code for the Bills versus the Jets. Pre-code means before for the haters. This was the battle of New York franchises. I said when the Bulls were 7-3 that I liked them to become 10-3 and nothing has changed. Brady made his first NFL appearance in a 10-3 loss to the Jets. This is the 103rd NFL season. 10 died and 3 were injured in a shooting in Buffalo recently. 103 is the 27th prime. Tom Brady won Super Bowl 55 on 2-7 like I said he would before the season began. He retired on a day leaving 333 days left in the year, and 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Bills, stayed on 27 all-time losses. Jets dropped to 7-6. 7 times 6 equals 42. The beast reigns for 42 months. The Bills will become 5-1 at home and Brady won Super Bowl 51. Brady retired after 22 seasons with 7 rings and 227 is the 49th prime. Josh Allen can get his 49th win. Revelation equals 49. Jets dropped to 10-21 away in week 14 games like 1-2-1. Revelation equals 121. It is why the Eagles are now 12-1. 11 times 11. And I've told you Philadelphia is connected to Revelation. Numerous times. The game is exactly 96 weeks after Brady won Super Bowl 55. Buffalo is the Queen City and the Queen died at age 96, 911 days after COVID-19 was declared a global pandemic, and we all know about 9/11 and New York. Okay? Let's see what happened in this game, shall we? In-game code. The game was 7-7 at one point. 9/11/2001. Flight 77 reportedly hit the 77-foot tall Pentagon in Washington, D.C. on the 77th meridian west after taking off at 8:20 a.m. and crashing at 9:37 a.m. 77 minutes later. Boris Johnson was the 77th Prime Minister of the UK and he resigned on 7-7, ladies and gentlemen. This code was so connected to England and the royal family. Then we have 17-7. King Charles' wife was born on 17-7, Camilla. Queen Elizabeth knighted Captain Tom Moore on 17-7. I'm sure some of the people watching this video were out in the streets praising Captain Tom Moore for walking around his garden doing 100 laps and then he dies at age 100. 10 times 10 for Satan. England hosted the 2012 Satanic Olympics. So of course the game ends 2012. 32 total points. Right after England stayed on 32 all-time World Cup wins. Interesting, eh? Brady won Super Bowl 51 on Ronaldo's 32nd birthday. Brady retired on the 32nd day of the year. Brady witnessed Ronaldo score a hat-trick in a 3-2 win against Spurs, where Ronaldo broke that international goal-scoring record, which influenced Brady to come out of retirement. And then, look at this. I told you that the Jets would drop to 7-6. 7 times 6 is 42. So let's have some 42-second highlights, shall we? NFL. Shall we have the 42-second highlights, shall we? Shall we have a ridiculous fourth quarter where it finishes 3-5 for Satan? Satan gets you 35. Batham at 35. Tom Brady gets you 35. England just went out to a 2-1 loss to France. You add up all the numbers of the goals. You get 149, the 35th prime. Pre-code for Dallas versus Texans. Dallas, what a big favourite, but I said it's an opportunity to bet in play, and if you did, you could have got them at plus 350. Yes, higher odds than Brazil to win the World Cup. World War III is coming. This is a pre-code. Again, for those who don't know what pre means, it means before. I posted this before. Remembrance Day is honoured on 11/11. Remembrance Day is a memorial day observed in Commonwealth member states since the end of the First World War to honour armed forces members who have died in the line of duty, following a tradition inaugurated by King George V in 1919. Isn't it interesting that Brazil went out of the World Cup with 19 World Cup draws and 19 World Cup losses? And Queen Elizabeth knighted Pelé 19 years ago. The day is also marked by war remembrances in many non-Commonwealth countries. Texans will drop to 1-11-1 this season. Not because they're a bad team, it's because of the ritual. Dallas will become 7-1 at home with a win. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on the 71st day of the year. Dallas Texans equals 71. Do you remember when Germany beat Brazil 7-1? Scratching your head, how did that happen? It was a ritual, ladies and gentlemen. 71 is the 20th prime, and coronavirus was declared a global pandemic in 2020. What a coincidence. Texans equals 20 in Gematria. This game was on a day leaving 20 days left in the year. In-game code. Dallas came back in really dramatic fashion. What a shock, it's the NFL. When they were plus 350 in play, and they went on to win 27-23 after being down 20-23. There's your 20. I said Super Bowl 56 would end 2023, and it was connected to the Royal family and war, and it did. I said Odell Beckham would get the first touchdown. It did. I said the Rams would win it. They did. Okay? They did. But we'll ignore that, shall we? 27-23. Okay? And if you trusted the code, you could have got them at plus 350. For those who are obsessed with gambling. But again, most people who gamble don't know how to gamble. They're clueless and they lose money because they're not very smart. Dallas become 10-3. 103, the 27th prime. They win with 27 points. But nothing to see. For those who say what I do is a waste of time, I guess I've just embarrassed you again. Woo! Much love to those who have eyes to see, who are not in this just to win money. My codes are outstanding. In November, I was 92%. People saying it's easy to post all the information after the game. 92% in November, 94% in April. Perfect codes here. If you bet in play, you will win a ton of money. People pay me $10, 35 cents a day. I give them way more winning picks than pretty much anyone in this community. But they want more and more and more. So like I said, if you don't know how to gamble, stop gambling. I don't agree with gambling. I don't gamble. But if you're going to gamble, make sure you do it right. Woo!